Hey, this is Craig with F&M Mortgage, back with another quick mortgage minute for you. And we are going to do a 5-part series of mistakes that buyers make. And we're just going to kind of share some things with you that would be helpful to know if you're in the market to buy a home, some things to avoid, some things not to do. So we'll just get right to it. So in the first one, this is one that you've heard me talk about before, but I can never stress this enough. I think one of the biggest mistakes that buyers make as they're getting ready to get approved to buy a home, or they're already pre-approved and they're out looking for a home, is they use their credit card to build their credit. And here's what I mean by that. Having a credit card is actually a phenomenal way to build credit, okay? Using that credit card is not necessary, and for most people, it actually takes away from the full potential they could have to build their credit score. So what do I mean by that? Well, there's 3 things that matter the most as it relates to having a credit card and building your credit score, all right? So real quick, those 3 things are, you want the card to be as old as possible, okay? So what if you opened the card a month ago? It's only a month old. But there's nothing you can do to change that. And using the credit card doesn't change that. The older the credit card, the better, okay? So it is what it is. You can't change it, but that is certainly a factor that plays into the credit score. The second factor that we really want to pay attention to is we want to pay attention to the payment history. And really what we mean by that is we don't want to have any late payments, okay? So if I've got a credit card that I haven't used for 3 years now, and it's still active. Okay, let's make that assumption. And I've not used the card in 3 years. I have a clean 3-year payment history because I've never had a payment owed. So therefore, I don't have any late payments. I've got just as good as payment history as someone that uses their card all the time and makes their monthly payment on time each and every month. Okay, so you don't have to use the card to have a clean payment history. All right, so out of the first 2 factors, using the card had no impact whatsoever on those things. So the third factor that really plays a role in a credit card and how it helps your credit score is you want your balances to be as low as possible compared to the credit limit, okay? And 0 is pretty low. So here's what I tell my clients. Don't use the card, okay? If you want to keep it from going inactive every 6 months, put $10 gas on it and then pay it off. But otherwise, don't use the card. It doesn't matter. The credit scoring models currently the way they are don't care if you go out and spend $100 on a credit card and then turn around and pay it back. The computer systems aren't analyzing going, well, hey, this person's a better risk because they used the card and then they made payments. They're really analyzing those 3 factors, which are you want the card to be as old as possible, you want to have a clean payment history, and you want the balance to be as low as possible. So the takeaway from this is the best way to use that credit card to build your credit is just have the card. You don't have to use the card. If you have any questions, give me a call, 615-498-5626. And once again, thanks for watching.